For your counting octopus, you'll need this paper plate and the baggie that had these 8 pipe cleaners in it, and then a few things for the eyes, but we're going to put that aside for now. The first thing, parents, that you'll want to do is number these holes from 1 to 8. Now you can either do it on the orange side, or if you want to have the numbers on the back, and that way this will just kind of look more like a plain octopus on the front. Up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and number it on the front. The next thing we're going to do is take these pipe cleaners one at a time, and then we're going to lace them through these holes. Now you want to have your child just push them through a little bit, and then you can twist them. So we'll do that for each of these 8. They can lace, and then you can twist. And these are going to be the octopus legs. I've got all 8 arms of my octopus on. You might think of them as legs or arms. They kind of use them for both. So one of the cool things about an octopus is on its arms it has these little suction cups, these little suckers, and they help it grab things and move around. Maybe you can even look up a picture of them. But we're going to use these white beads as the suction cups for each of these arms here. And we're going to use our numbers to count how many beads we're going to put on each one. So on this first one, it says 1. So we're just going to put 1 suction cup. Sorry, my fingers are blue from another art project. And then they can push it up to the top. And then grown-ups, you can either do this now or at the end. You want to kind of fold up the end a few times just so when they push the bead back down and up, it's not going to come off. So on our next one, we're going to put 2. And you can help your child. We're going to count out 1, 2. And it's really great if they can be pointing to each one as they count. 1, 2. So they're going to put 1, 2 on the next arm. And you're just going to keep going like this all the way till you get to 8. And you should have a few extras at the end. Just wanted to make sure in case some got lost or whatever that you'd have a few extras. So I'm going to keep going on mine. Almost done here. So if your child is having a little trouble putting these on, model holding the tip with one hand, and then they can line it up with the other hand. If this is still a little tricky for them, you can hold and stabilize the end, and then they can line it up and then slide it down. If you want, you can just leave it like this. I'm all done putting my beads on, or I did include a few things to make some octopus eyes, so I think I'm going to do that. So these you can just glue on with a glue stick and then put the stickers on top. My octopus is all done, and you can actually use this as an octopus abacus. So an abacus, I'm sure you've seen them before. They have all of those beads in a row, usually on some kind of metal rod, and then you pull them one by one aside and can use them for practicing counting and even for some addition, subtraction as the kids get a little bit older. So to do that, you want to slide all the beads down to the bottom, put all the little octopus suction cup suckers at the bottom, and then to count, you want to have your child one by one push these up, and then they can say how many. So that was 1. And then for this one, 1, 2. And this one is 1, 2, 3. So for really young children, just learning to count using this 1-to-1 correspondence is a big step. So a lot of children can rote count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but they may not understand what those numbers actually mean and represent. So it's important to do some of these counting activities where they're actually holding items one at a time and saying the numbers as they go along. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. For older children who are already pretty good at counting one by one, you can even use this as an addition tool. So maybe you want to tuck all the legs under except for a couple of them. And then they can count how many are both of these together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to keep going this time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 and 5 makes 9. So there's lots of different fun things you can do with your octopus. And if you have any questions, let me know. And hope you have fun, friends. See you next time.